Researchers ask thousands of Americans, what scares you most? Death lands at number 6. Public speaking takes gold. Somewhere, someone ranked opening remarks at a wedding as scarier than no longer existing as a biological organism. We are a deeply strange species.
And it's not just the anxious ones. CEOs, lawyers, people who negotiate multi-million-dollar deals for breakfast. Hand them a mic in a room full of eye contact, and suddenly they're speed-running every symptom of a mild heart attack. Hands shake. Throat closes like a Wi-Fi router that just gave up. Brain goes fully blank, the mental equivalent of a spinning loading wheel.
Here's where this stops being funny and starts being fascinating. In the early 2000s, psychiatrist Naomi Eisenberger ran an experiment using a game called Cyberball, basically digital catch, except at some point the other players stop throwing you the ball. That's it. That's the whole trauma. But when she scanned people's brains during that exclusion, the same regions lit up as when someone physically breaks a bone. Let that sink in. Your brain files getting left on red and breaking your arm in the same folder. No separate tab for feelings. No, it's just social, calm down setting. As far as your nervous system is concerned, rejection is an injury. Full stop.
So now think about what public speaking actually is, biologically speaking. You are standing in front of a room on purpose to be evaluated by multiple people simultaneously with zero control over their reactions. And this is the part your nervous system really hates. You cannot leave. There's no, sorry, gotta take this call exit. Your brain isn't processing Tuesday team update. It's processing surrounded, exposed, no exits. Congratulations. You've willingly walked into your own nervous system's worst nightmare, wearing business casual.
To understand why your body reacts like this, you have to go back about 200,000 years. Getting rejected by the tribe back then wasn't an awkward vibe. It was a death sentence. No group, no food, no protection, no one to help you fight off whatever wanted to eat you that week. So your brain built an incredibly sensitive rejection detection system. The problem is, it never got the update. It's still running on ancient software, and your quarterly sales meeting is not, in fact, a life or death tribal vote.
Psychologist Mark Leary has a great name for this, the sociometer. Think of it as your self-esteem's fuel gauge, constantly scanning the room for signs you're about to be voted off the island. And public speaking doesn't just move the needle, it slams it straight into the red zone. Your ancient internal alarm system isn't calculating, will this presentation go fine? It's calculating how many members of my tribe are currently deciding whether I get to eat dinner tonight. So your amygdala does what it's always done. It hits the alarm. Heart rate spikes, vision tunnels. Your mouth goes drier than a group chat that got left on red. This is the exact same fight or flight cascade your body would trigger if an actual predator jumped out of the bushes. Your amygdala doesn't have a special chill setting labeled slide deck, low stakes, please relax. It has one setting. Threat detected, full alarm, every time. This is also, by the way, exactly why, out of 100 people nodding along, smiling, fully engaged, your eyes go straight to the one guy in the back, checking his phone. That's not paranoia. That's your brain's negativity bias, working overtime, scanning the crowd like a bouncer, looking for the one piece of evidence that you're about to get kicked out of the metaphorical club. Here's the actual good news. And it's better than just breathe or picture the audience naked, which, by the way, is genuinely terrible advice that nobody should ever follow. This fear isn't a personality flaw. It's an outdated alarm system that just needs updated data. Every single time you practice, actually practice, out loud, in front of real people, not just rehearsing the vibe of confidence in your head at 2 a.m., you're handing your amygdala hard evidence. Evidence that says this specific exposure
did not, in fact, end in banishment from the tribe. You survived. Nobody left. The tribe is still intact.
Your hands still shake for the exact same reason your ancestors' hands shook. The room changed. The stakes changed dramatically. Nobody's getting kicked out of a tribe over a mediocre PowerPoint transition. But the alarm system inside you hasn't gotten the memo. It's still running 200,000-year-old software, faithfully guarding a savanna that stopped existing a very long time ago.
So, no, you're not broken. And you're not just anxious. You are a human being, dragging a Stone Age alarm system into a fluorescent-lit conference room and somehow expected to look casual about it. If this made you feel a little less insane, hit like and send it to whoever is currently dreading their next big presentation. They need to know it's not just them. And tell me in the comments, what's your go-to trick to calm down before you have to speak in front of people? I read every single one, and I promise I won't judge. My hands are shaking just writing this outro. See you in the next video.